What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Beats FX. First off, I have my first video uploading on its way. It's just the problem that because it's such a long video, I guess that it's really taking its time, slowly but surely. It's gonna get there, but when it does get there, I'm gonna update you guys. I do want you to actually take the time to actually watch it because I do attack some key points when it comes to investing, when it comes to like joining certain teams. Like, you should not join a team at all if you're really invested into investing. Yeah, that's basically what I talked about in that last video. It is pretty long. However, I do take about 6.5 hours, and I didn't even include everything that I fully talked about. So I just highly advise you guys that if you are really interested about that, you should just take the time out of your day just to watch it, because it is something I really put my effort into it, and I do care about you guys. I want you to succeed just as much as I'm succeeding right now. But this video is really not going to be that long because I don't ever in my life want to take that much time to edit ever again. So without further ado, you already see the title down below. Let's get straight into the video. And yeah, so the first thing I really want to talk about when it comes to the difference between investing and gambling is that the two are very similar in some type of way, but they are very, very different. And I want everybody to know that. Those people who know, they already know. But for you, let me tell you something. Gambling. The literal definition of gambling is to take risky actions and putting your money into something within hopes of the desired result. Basically, what I'm trying to say about this is that I want you to understand that if I'm watching basketball and I'm putting money on the Lakers beating the Celtics, there is no statistics, there is no evidence, there is no anything, backing my claim that the Lakers are going to win. I'm picking the Lakers just because I'm a fan. I want them to beat the Celtics, and I have confidence that LeBron's going to beat Jason Tatum. That's honestly how I'm looking at the situation. Now, the thing that makes gambling so dangerous is that a lot of people in life, they feel like they're using gambling as investing. And that's where they go completely down in life, because there's a lot of people that I've actually met. There's people that I know. There's just amongst a vast majority of people that are living in this world who have real gambling addictions. And that is not something that you should really develop. That is not something that you should have. That is not something that you should even practice. Is gambling okay? It is okay personally if you can control it, but don't get the two intertwined with each other. Understand that if you're gambling, you're going to put your money into something with whatever money. Like, if I put $50 down on the Lakers to beat the Celtics, and the Celtics end up beating the Lakers, it's okay. I just lost $50 and that's okay. And the way that people get gambling mixed up from a hobby to an addiction is that they will literally put down their rent money on the Lakers beating the Celtics. And if that boy don't hit, they are going to be homeless within the next week. Now, for me to tell you about investing has a definition for itself. The literal definition for investing is to expend your money with expectations for achieving an extended profit. What I'm trying to say when I'm putting my money into this is that I am putting my money into this with the statistics, with the evidence, with the knowledge, with everything that I've read backing my claim. Basically saying it's like a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, saying that I am more likely to excel putting my money down more than likely to lose it. And I really want you guys to understand that this is such a great thing to learn. And I advise anybody who's around my age, even people who are 3 times my age, I really just advise you to actually learn this stuff. But the problem that I really want you to understand is that just because you're putting your money into something because somebody told you, that is still gambling, because you don't have any evidence behind it. You don't have any statistics. You literally just heard somebody say, put your money into this type of crypto, or put your money into this type of thing, put your money into this house, and the property is going to go up in the next 5 years. That's still gambling because you didn't put the work in yourself to actually understand those statistics, to actually understand the evidence, to actually understand if your money is going to get 5 times on your return. You don't know that. You're simply just putting your money down because of what somebody else is, because of the hype that got built up around it. This happens all the times throughout the years, whether it becomes like some type of crypto, or whether it becomes some type of house, or whether it just becomes some type of news that, worldwide. People hype up things all the time, and more often than not, most of the time it does not live up to the hype. And for every winner on one side, there is always a loser on the other side, just soaking in sorrow. because I'm not gonna lie, it did take me some time to actually understand it too. At first, I really did think gambling is investing. Even simple stuff when I first got into like day trading, or even when I first got into crypto, even when I first got into, you know, just putting my money down into sports betting, I would really just put my money into something because I would just hear the hype around it, and I would just tell myself that this is exactly what it's gonna be, and I'm going to actually get my return on it. Already knowing that I had no evidence to back what I was saying, I was simply just, I seen it on a headline, or I heard it from somebody, and I put my money into it because they just sounded so confident into it. And that's what I really want you to understand. It's like, if you're not really putting your effort, your full-blown effort into something, then I personally feel like that is considered a gamble. The person that I am today, before I put my money into anything, whether that be crypto, or whether that be some type of property, or whether that be just anything in life, you know, I'm definitely going to use the statistics, and I'm definitely going to do my own research. And I honestly feel like that is the real structure point on like how investing really works. It's kind of like a weird thing to understand, but it's just like, you just know it if you know it, and you don't if you don't, you know. It takes time to actually understand it. It takes time to really learn. It's not that hard to understand, but at the same time, I really want you to know that anybody can be a great investor. It just depends on how much you really want it and how devoted you are into actually putting in the time to actually research, to actually use the right statistics, to actually read the right articles. Fake news is everywhere, bro. Like, you can find something on Wikipedia and it's truly not true. I feel like we all learned this from as a kid in elementary. Your teacher always told you, if you found it on Wikipedia, chances are it's not true, or you know it's just a 50-50 chance if it's true. Because Wikipedia, anybody can change it at any given moment, you know. Use the .orgs, use the .nets, use those type of websites, because those are the real actual structure points when it comes to figuring out what you're really putting your money into. And I know this video was actually pretty short, but at the same time, I told you I did not want to spend too much time editing. I just wanted to get my point across, because I was actually getting this question thrown at me more than twice, more than 3 times. It was actually a few times. And I actually never knew that it was that complicated until I really thought about it. And you know, if you're somebody who hasn't really, you know, put in the work as much as I did, you know, if you're just a regular schmegular, like, you know, I do expect you to not really know the difference between gambling and investing. I just really hope that this video really taught you guys something right quick, just so you can understand that there is a way out. Gambling is not one of them. Don't turn into a gambler, bro, because you will lose everything at one point. All it takes is one L and you're done. One major L, I should say. Because some people, they be putting up like 500 bands on one game and they'll lose it all, and the next thing they under a bridge the next year. Now it can flip-flop. Some people, they invest 500 bands into some type of property, into some type of crypto, into some type of NFT, and then it ends up flipping the next year, and now you're set for the rest of their life and then to come. So with all that being said, again, I know this video was really short, but I really hope I taught you something that you could really think about. And you know, hopefully the more we start to actually grow this channel, and the more I start to post more, the more feedback I start to get, I really hope to start teaching you guys, you know, a little something. And if you have any questions about anything, I'm always leaving my social medias down below. I'm not really on them as much, but I will definitely make time to actually get back to you if I see that you have a legitimate question about something. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click the like button, please hit the subscribe button, because it will help me significantly. Every little increment of a person will actually help my channel grow significantly, and I really hope you guys do that. Because I rock with you guys so much, and because my channel is still so itty bitty, I will actually do a giveaway at 150 subscribers. So if I do get to that point, you know, I really will actually think of something to actually toss out to the community. But like I said, I have to go work out because, you know, we elevating all 2022. And yeah, I really hope you guys have a good day.